Hello, hello. Oops. That's the options menu. Not a good one to start in. Let's pretend I was here. Oh yeah. So welcome back everyone to my stream. Today, I'm gonna continue the story in Okami. This so far has been a beautiful game, very fun. I hope I like the ending as much. Because I'm going all the way. Going all in. Stopping for nothing. Oh, almost fell. Get my controller. Here we go. All set. Hello, doggo. Pork. Let's see, what was I doing? Travel guide. Eating. Wildlife will begin to return to areas that has been restored. Feed them to get praise. Yeah, I've been doing that. What I meant to look at was the logbook. So I know what I'm doing. That's Sakuya Tree, isn't it? Maybe she's perked up because you revived? Well, we can stop by and see her later. Well, I have nothing else to do, so now is later. I'm going there. Back to Kamiki Village. Running like the wind. Yes. Huh? Heading back to the village? But yeah, I gotta go see the lady. Yeah. I can go back later, right? I don't think it's gonna lock me out of the map. What's new? Wow, what's all this? The village is just bustling with activity. Wonder what's going on. Let me just sell some stuff. Oh, been sent to do the shopping, have you, pup? Some shopping? Yep. I'm gonna sell actually. Okay, I feel like this I'm never gonna use, so that's a lot of money. Bye-bye. Thank you. You're down here now. Hello. What a joy to see life returning to the land. Just 15 more to go. We will be blessed with a miracle when all the trees are in bloom. Okay. This is drawing. I just gotta remember. Because I played on Thursday, didn't play on Friday, and then I forgot everything. Yay! Don't you bark at me? What? Feed. York. Can I give you meat? There you go, doggy. Meat. Nom nom nom. Alright. Oh, hells yes, Okami Smash! Ultimate nostalgia. It's my first time playing this. Also, welcome Betsy. I think is it the first time you've been here? Forgive me if I forgot. Hey Light, how you doing? No, don't, I'm not a dog. Get away from me. First time you've chatted. Well then, welcome to the chat. I haven't played this at all before Thursday. And I was lucky enough to never have seen even gameplay of it, so literally everything is new to me. Oh yeah, I gotta go up there. No, I'm not coming up at all, I'm going back. Now I remember where the tree is. Okami is something truly special. It really is, and I haven't played much of it still. I've played like 3.5 hours, I believe. And I believe there's a lot more to see, and I love what I've seen already. You obtained something you're gonna sell. Wait a minute. I'm not gonna sell this. There's a guy who wanted one, so I'm gonna keep it. Just woke up again. Savor the experience. I will. No rush here. Just woke up again and was so confused where I am. I literally forgot that I live here. How? Do you travel a lot? Hey Sakuya, my little blossom. You're looking mighty fine thanks to us. ... Hey, why doesn't she say something? Come to think of it, I haven't seen her around lately. She didn't kick the bucket, did she? Oh no. Come on, Sakuya. Let's see the pretty little face of yours. I know. Let's ask old Mr. Orange. What's going on? I thought I might have to go in, but I always wished for a multiplayer or MMO version of this game. Oh, something visually like this? And in Japan, of course. I would love to play it as an MMO. And if they could bring over the universe as well. The story, the gods. That would be amazing indeed. Where's Mr. Orange? I don't think I know where he lives. So I'm gonna go around entering everything. Or maybe he lives where there's a couple of giant oranges. Yeah, hello. Ah, you're that unruly white wolf. That was quite a toss you gave me. I forgot about that. I almost killed the old man. Oh, well, white one, I respect animals and their customs, but anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with harshly. I hate his oranges. You are a spunky little thing, aren't you? Go ahead and have your fun, but don't disturb the villagers. I'm here to talk to you, actually. Yeah, I have other things to worry about. I'm gonna talk to you in a second after I eat all your oranges. Not anymore. Can I go in this? Oh, hey, yeah. Destroy his house. Steal his secret chest. Nice. Hey, I ate your oranges, I took your things, can you help me? Oh, well, Snowball, have you witnessed the majestic figure of Konohana? She had been withered and leafless. But as you no doubt noticed, she has made a miraculous recovery. My dancing must have made a connection with the sacred tree. Sure, let's go with that. However, she still won't respond to my questions. Perhaps her evil-plagued spirit has ascended to heaven. No, it cannot be. But if it has, my secret Konohama Shuffle shall summon it back. Is that some kind of dance? No, I ain't talking, Gramps. If only I could harness the power of the earth. This game was also partially responsible for my fear of the ocean. Oh no. Oh no. Has this become a horror game all of a sudden? For me, at least. Never found that one. Oh, the camera. I went behind. I went behind the old woman, and the camera just focused in it. So I figured it might as well open. But it doesn't focus unless you go behind her, I think. Yeah. Ocean stuff won't happen until the second story section of the game, though. So, oh. Well, at least I don't game at night. I don't stream at night, I mean, so that's gonna be alright. That part, at least. Hello. Come to see the Konohana shovel, have you? Sure, show me. Oh, well, I don't expect my dance to have any effect right now. I can help with brushes. I need the power of the earth to save the sacred tree spirit. Horror game with violent blood and gore. I don't really mind too much if it's just that. Don't worry, don't worry. I mean, it's to be expected that a game has water in it, or at least a water level, but horror, oh, I'll be ready. I won't be ready. I need the power of the earth to save the sacred tree's spirit. That is the only power that can restore all our withered trees. And if I were to perform that secret dance, I would never again. Oh, just look at me. I've become so gloomy in my old age. I shall save the Konohana shuffle until after all our withered trees are restored. Okay. Well, you got me a mission. Why didn't the cricket guy tell him that I have that exact mission? That would make him a little less gloomy. A reason more to come back here to scare you every time. Oh no! Are you gonna scare me in the ocean parts? Oh boy, I'm gonna die today. Most streamers I've watched are pretty particular about getting told anything about the game that. Oh, I don't mind telling about the places I'm gonna be in. Actually, maybe I'm not sure. I don't actually mind a lot of things because I don't exactly have a natural reaction to many things. As you probably might have noticed from earlier streams. Oh, here's another statue. Oh, hello. Oh, so the time doesn't stop. It's not event based. Okay. I don't have very strong reactions to anything, so it doesn't change much whether I know about things or not. It's still gonna be my first experience. So as long as you don't go spoiling the story or anything, that's alright. Hanabiya. Oh, fireworks store. I've been there. And then Agata no Mori. I don't think I can go there. I have to swim, but I'm gonna try. Temple of something. I've been there as well. Now all that's left is to jump in and swim. Let's see if I can do that. Please no die. Ah. Can't do it. How about a boat? This doesn't look like it floats at all. Not for very long anyway. So probably not here. What does the logbook say? Ahaha, what a joy to see life returning to the land. Okay. So I just got bloom the trees. I don't suppose there are any more here. Oh, I can go up. Wait a minute. Or can I? So it looks like... on the map at least, it looks like I can go here, but I don't think so. Did I respond to that already? I'm gonna respond again anyway. Don't worry, Betsy. What you said has not nearly enough spoilers to annoy me. I'd give you a hint to how to progress because the game is too vague at this point. Give me just a minute then. Because right now I think I can go give that guy a traveler token. If I recall correctly. Because I was kind of stuck battling things because I didn't have the item, I suppose. He's here. There he is. Hello, I have a token. Ah, my body's cursed by something. It's as heavy as lead. If only I bought a traveler's charm, that'll sort this curse out. Well, you're lucky. It's a lucky day. I happen to have one. Hey, Pooch. That's a traveler's charm you got there, isn't it? How do you know? It's in my pouch. Or do I have a pouch? I just carry everything around in my nest. That's a traveler's charm you got there, isn't it? He just takes it. Oh, yes! I feel so light. My body feels as light as a feather. Thanks, Pooch. You saved me. Can't hang about. Gotta catch up on my deliveries. Thank you. That's a running animation. If he wasn't carrying something, I'm sure he would Naruto run his way to deliver things. Let's blow this up. Yeah. That exploded really fast. Alright, let's see. Examine. Yeah, it's the same text as the other ones. I have tried offering a bomb, but I don't think they liked it. Maybe these ones like it? What do you think? Nah, they don't like bombs. I love to talk game spoilers, but this game doesn't have any cars. Ah! It's the fireworks guy, yeah. So I saved the man. He went running this way. Oh, I remember now. Okay. I was going that way. Whee! Oh, this was a bad idea. I thought there was a beach down here. I can make it. I can make it. Oh boy, I did it. Because I was at the temple and I went out of the temple and I killed the thing. And then I had a list of things I have to kill. And then I went this way and decided to end the stream. But I had to go back because I hadn't saved in like an hour. So let's go this way now. Spooky. This doesn't scare me. Ow. Youch! What the heck? There's some kind of barrier here. Never seen one so powerful before. We'd be better off staying away from this thing. Oh man. was sure I had to go here. Can I go around it? Not this way. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. How about that way? There's a thing here. Can I read this? Oh no, it's a lantern. I thought it was a sign. Maybe up here, there's something. Nope. Did we visit Hana Valley? I don't think we have, but the only entrance to it I see is through the water. And I can't just go, so I'm missing something. Or maybe I'm just blind and I don't see the entrance. Let me check. Because I saw the sign to it. I think. Up in the sky. Let me have a look again. This right here is Shishi something. We came from Kamiki Village. There's Agata Forest, which I cannot go in. Hello. I'm gonna cut you up for sneaking up on me. Take that. Okay. Kill this guy now. Get the money. Hello. Stop flying, please. Just gonna spam attack him. Seems to work pretty well. I should try using more bombs in combat though. We have? Oh, that's Hana Valley. I'm gonna go in there then. Because I don't see anywhere to go from here. And I doubt I doubt there's anything to do in the city. I can't dig through stone yet, but that's a nice little hint of what I can do in the future. Fresh meat. Because if there's a dig spot, I'll take the hint as a question. Do I have to go in here to continue the story? No. Let's not go in there then. I'm gonna go around cleaning some of these if I see them. Ow. Pet the mouse. Oh, hold on. Petting the mouse is important. I need it. No, not this. I need it. I gotta find an automatic way to do this. Oh yeah. Yo! If you hadn't have stored Hana Valley, then yes, but you have, and there's another place to see. I have restored it. One hit away. And you just take one combo and you're gone. Can I cut you both? Nope. Oh, now I can. Oh yeah. Pits. Oh, so clearing these actually reveals things. I should do it then. What does this say? Nameless man's kiln. It's a big old kiln for firing pottery. I guess somebody works here. I bet they could make some sweet pottery in a kiln like this. Well. Something this big, you'd expect them to be at least good at it. There's two even. Hiki. There was night. There's a red guy down there. Was it around here? I'm gonna clear this up. This is faster. Just gotta cut twice. And the instruments are gone. Yep. I missed. Wait. There. Cut the strings. Combo him up. Cut in the air. You just gotta kind of wait. Can I bomb you? Not if you move. I'm gonna bomb you here then. Did it miss?
That goes right into the burger fund.
You what now?
Okami, Bekumi Doji.
Leaving the TTS in Portuguese was the best decision I could make. Okami, Bekumi Doji. Thank you. Thank you for the doggies. Oh, water. Didn't see the water.
You saved me. Thank you.
Now, where was I? I saw a red person on the cutscene. In the cutscene. There, maybe? You are not a red person, but I haven't talked to you yet. No, what am I doing here again? Oh yes, I took shelter under this guardian sapling. When I heard that terrifying sound before, like a monster growling. Well, this is perfect. It's fate. Why don't I set up shop here? You know where to come when you've sent shopping, right, Pooch? Oh yes. I don't know if you'll understand this, but here goes. I'd like to ask you a favor. It'll be a scent with your nose. You sniff out any nice bowls or dishes lying about? Don't just leave them rot away. Bring them to me, would you? If you turn up any treasures that are worth a bit, I'll pay you. Treasures? Ah, if you found anything like that. You found anything like that, Amy? I have quite a few. If you did, you should just sell it. I mean, what are you gonna do with stuff like pots and dishes? Oh boy. It's hard to sell stuff you worked so hard to get, but don't worry. All the treasures you collect will be cataloged in the fan menu. Okay. What are you mumbling about? Have you got some things for me? I think I have. Yeah, there they are. I don't want to sell the rat statue. I'm gonna keep one. It's good luck. Oh, I didn't see that one before. Behind the tree. Hello. I could have gotten this from right here. and the guy was there. Well then. Let's take my chance to save because I go a couple hours without saving always. The merchant looks so cute and squishy. He's like his head is like a gummy candy. Go. Cut. Do this. Cut. Now I'm gonna bomb this guy. Come on. Yeah. Did I miss anyone? No. Okay. Yes, he's gummy. Alright, I know there was at least one gate that I ignored. But I don't remember where. Can I see them on the map? No. Oh, wait a minute. If I can't dig, maybe I can blow it up with a small bomb. Nope. Let's see where the gate might be. Oh. Not up here. Oh. Not down there. In the beach, maybe? Oh. Nope. I haven't gone back to the fireworks guy after I blew things up, so let's talk to him. Actually, no. Since I'm here, I have crossed out one guy on the list. Let's see what he has to say about it. Hello. Ah, hello, Wolf. You're still carrying that wanted list. Yep. What? None of the names here were crossed out before. That's just the one. I thought I've been sensing less mischief makers recently. So who's been dealing with them? Surely it wasn't you. Now, how ridiculous of me. A wolf couldn't take them on. Who on earth was it then? Well, that means I'm not gonna get any reward. He's not gonna believe me. Or the cricket on my back. How about that, huh? Doesn't look like there's anything near the water, but I want to go there eventually. On the waterfall. Source, trust me, dude. I'm a wolf. Yeah. Trust the wolves. I haven't heard of a single wolf who could lie. In real life, at least. Oh? Why is this transparent? Oh. Maybe it was just camera shenanigans. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna talk to the... Oh! More water! Thank you! And return! Slide back up my chair because I was halfway down already. fireworks guy. I haven't talked to him after blowing up the thing. Sleeping like a log. Come back at night. Damn it! Can I... Like... What happens if I do this? The sun! Well... I made it more day than it was before. I want the night. Honestly, I can't even remember. Yep. The only objective I have apparently is to oops. Restore the trees. And there's nothing else. I have to go back to see her, but she's not there, so I gotta do this first. And the guy is gonna dance when I bloom all the trees. But that's it. So, wait, there was new things there. Animal tone? What is this? Doug! Bork, Bjork. Treasure tome. A hunk of coral set him. Ret. He's so cute. A little dumpling. Well, let me have a look at the map again. There's that thing down there. Is it related to that? The circle? It does say to bloom them, but I haven't found any. I bloomed the one in the Hana Valley and this one down here. And I haven't found any unbloomed yet. Circle thing though is up there. Maybe I can go around this. Wait a second. Not at all. I don't know how to get up there. Let me go around. What? I did? Oh, I ran past a few black trees, but not the big ones like that. I think. Or am I just that blind? It might just be. Okay. There were a couple in the city, I think. Let's go there first. Or right at the entrance, out here in the field. Oh, it's not about the big trees, okay. Can I just circle everything? Big bloom. I missed the circle. Close the circle. Oh yeah. Yeah, those aren't big ones, so I would have ignored them for like forever. Thank you for reminding me. Circle, come on. The bean of bloom. Come on. Darn it. I'll make it smaller then. You win this time game. Make all the trees pretty. My favorite to bloom these trees and eat the fruit goodies. Yum. There's a dead tree right here. See, this didn't look important at all, so I completely ignored them. I am a god. I will only revive the god trees. Is what the dog was thinking. Flute guy tells you, oh. Hey, flute guy. What a joy. 13 more to go. Okay. So there's 12 now. 11. Give me the fruit. The fruit disappeared. Ten. 9. Forget about the fruit. Gimme. Oops. 8. Welcome to the second ever Pellet Jam counting stream. 7. For this second episode, we're counting backwards. 7. There's 7 to go. Let's go up. Let's go all the way up the mountain. Up in the mountain. There they are. Nope. 6. 5. 4. 3. Look at all the fruit. They disappeared. In the wrong order. Wait, did I stop at 4 or 3? Darn it. Counting stream ruined. 3. Thank you. So we got the ones down. Oh, wait a minute. Am I right above the thing? No. Okay, so I got them all up here, I think. So down we go. Let me just check if there are any up here. That's the count. The count. Who counts, right? I don't think I know him actually. I've never seen the actual count. I've only ever heard imitations of him. So I don't know how the original. I don't know what the original sounds like. 1. Oh, no, it's just every time the day to night transition is gonna happen, I'm gonna be confused for a second, thinking I found something. Can I? Dig? Attack? No, they just glow. Feed. Yes, feed the chimkin. Happy chimkin. Delicious. Nothing back here. I think it would be actually evil. Oh, well, they are evil. 2. I was just about to say it would be kind of evil to just hide things behind the houses. Chimkin. And this is 1. And now I'm gonna be stuck looking for the last one forever and then realize that I'm actually done. So I'm gonna talk to this guy first. Hello. Okay, there's 1 to go. So let's look around. Because I've done that before. Like, spent like an hour or 2 looking for a thing, and then realizing I already had the thing all along. I do wish to save here. It's nearby. Hey, Nibble, how you doing? Welcome back. It's nearby. Wait. If I can draw I can't draw the moon, but I can draw the day. Can I just skip the night? Yeah. Global warming. Oh, there it is. There's the last one. Om nom nom. The tree is citrus flavored. Let's go talk to the old man. The old man. Wait. I can feed the burbs. Feed burb. Become big borb. That's delicious. Enough. Thank you. What is this? It's decoration. Oh, feed Borb. Borb. Enough. Let's go. Gotta feed the fast. What are those, and why hadn't I picked them up before? The orange man. At last, the answer to all my prayers. All the village's streams have sprung back to life. It is time to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. Yes, it is time for the Konohana Shuffle. I shall summon back the spirit of the divine tree Konohana. There he goes. Sake of Valor. But first, I must break my vow of temperance. Oh. I shall gingerly sip this sake, and soon we shall see the blossoms. Gingerly. Oh yes, just a sip. Ow, my face. Oh yes, yes, yes. Hey, Gramps, you okay? You got a real weird look in your eyes. Snowball, listen. What you're about to see is the Suffer Legends. Behold, the secret of secrets. I give you the Konohana Shuffle. You gotta get real crunk for this. But he is actually magical. Oh, just a little. I gotta help. I was too slow. It didn't work. Not even a bit. But you were supposed to become a blaze of blossoms. Well, they kinda did. Is the Konohana Shuffle nothing but... Oh, I forgot his voice. Nothing but a sham. No, it cannot be. I won't give up. I shall keep dancing till Konohana blossoms. Once again, the secret of secrets, the Konohana Shuffle. You gonna drink again? Nah. That'd be funny if he just got drunker and drunker. And... my turn. Yes. My turn. Let's go. And again. Let's do it. One more. Let's go. Circle. Yo. That's pretty good animation. I wonder if it looked like this in the PS2. I mean the movement, not the looks. The looks are clearly different. Yeah. He did it. Oh yeah. It looked basically the same except for the clearness. That's pretty amazing then. Animations back then were horrible. This is pretty cool. Pog! He's dead. Rest in peace, old man. Ah, great Amaterasu. Sakuya, have I been reading his name wrong all this time? I've been saying Amaterasu, not Amaterasu. Waifu, you're alive and you look very nice. Little bug friend, I see you are full of spunk as always. I also owe this elderly little gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery! Mere words cannot express the depths of my gratitude. She's more naked than before. Thanks to you all, I have been restored and re-energized and unclothed. Gulp. Of course, the one who deserves my thanks and respect the most is none other than the glorious Amaterasu. Praise be to you. Experience. Apparently, the more powerful the gods become, the less clothes they wear. Isn't that the plot of Kill la Kill? Perfect logic. I cannot guarantee that it'll mean salvation for all of Nippon. But if you restore the guardian saplings spread about the land, you too will benefit from the power that results. I will remain in Kamiki, praying for your mission's success. How I look forward to gazing upon you again. May the fresh scent of May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Oh man, what now? What now? Oh, hello. I did it! Hooray! Ow, my face. Are you a bird? Is monkey. Asugami. Ah, Amaterasu. Origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki. But the time has come for I, Asugami, proud member of the Hanagami trio of Flora gods, to reveal myself. May my power be of assistance on your grave quest. Nice. Yet another kanji I don't know. Boing boing. Holy smokes! That was Hasugami. With the water lily power, you can create lily pads on water. Oh. You can use them to cross any body of water. Let's try it out. Come on! This way, Amy. No, I have somewhere I want to go already. Oh, man. I guess I wanted to go here, too. I've been eyeing that treasure chest out there for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads here? Making like stepping stones all the way to the islet. The water lily brush technique creates lily pads on water. All you gotta do is draw circles on the water. Come on, Furball. Let's see you work wonders with that brush of yours. Okay. Hup. Yeah, that's it. My shadow is a brush stroke. I just noticed that. Hey, wipe that smirk off your face, Furball. At least we don't have to worry about getting wet anymore. I know. Now that you have this new power, let's use it to travel a bit further out of the village. Yes, I was thinking about that. I know that as well. Around here. That's... Yeah, I know that. Our little Sakuya is back to her old peppy self, but there are still lots of guardian saplings that haven't blossomed. Okay. There's a couple things the game makes really clear. Like there has been a circle in that little water path for a while. Damn it. Nope. They'll just make one closer. Nope. There we go. What is this? A sun fragment. Collect 3 of these bright fragments to extend solar energy by 1. Cool. Can I go there? I'm gonna go there. Up. And go. Or not. Let's make one more. Right there. Right there. Right there. Oh, you. Now I can turn. Now I can. No, I can turtle. Now I can turtle further. Let's go there then. Hup. Come on now. How about Further along. Further along. Here. Yeah. Give me that. Nice. And then do the thing. 5. Oh yeah. Is that it? Okay. Now we don't need to get wet. Proceeds to get wet. I can level up more things, I think. Probably, I've been neglecting that. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, 150. I'm gonna go. What's the limit here? I don't think I'm gonna find out. Oh, so it was 99999. Okay. Finding out you're at the limit by reaching the limit is just the worst. Hello. What else can I sell? I'm gonna sell this. Yeah. Sell every consumable.
That goes right into the burger fund.
Jetin Tati Kashmonei.
Thank you for the dollar, dude. Getting that Kashimone. Let me save. I skipped a save in the city. The TTS tries her best. Her best is perfect. I don't think I know these. But that's the dojo. And I got a bunch of money, so let's go spend it. Let's do it. Teach me the things. So you come again, my little Roll-Pine friend? Have you come to sharpen your skills? Yeah. I'll buy
That goes right into the burger fund.
What?
Almost want cold Ojuki Shuki Fawojuki cold Shukudi.
Oh my god, she just broke. 100 bits. You're all mad lads. Oh my, would you call that? Would you choky shoky shock? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know. You tell me. I'll do as you wish and allow you to enroll in my door. Back this time. Break his neck. He's now dead. Are you mentally prepared? Yeah. Yep, I'm prepared.
That goes right into the burger fund.
This is the
This
first
is
time
the
I bought.
first time I bought beating over a year.
It's the first time you bought bits in over a year. And you're spending them on me? Hold on, I have things on screen. I didn't notice that. Now back to the bits. And you're spending them on me? Makes me happy. I'm not even gonna remove the pets. It just shows how happy I am. All practice of fleet foot makes these tips to hearts. Fleet foot got technique tips. Let's stick. Instantly execute the dash. I think I skipped something I might have wanted to read. Well, did you understand? Yeah, sure. I read everything. Hype train near. No. Please, no hype. Check it when you forget what it means to be a warrior. Okay. It can only be mastered by the best. You must have the innate ability. Hype! Fleetfoot. Did I do it? Press that. Left stick. You can instantly execute a dash immediately following a jump. Oh.
That goes right into the burger fund.
What?
Ele have the rest of my beach.
Nibble? Ideavi the rest of my beach. Not enough, eh? Thank you. Gaining experience is a good, but you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you not forget that. I will not. I'll come back with money.
That goes
95.
right into the burger fund.
Beach, beach, beach.
Oh no!
Beach, 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 beach.
The poor woman. She doesn't know what she says. It's Did I do it right? Huh. Guess I'm still gonna find out what this is. Oh, wait a second. What if I do this? That doesn't work. One day I'm gonna find out. Let's go to that water river tunnel. All right. Hup. Let's go. Getting the cricket as wet as possible just to annoy him. One more. One more. That one's a little further. Oh, I'm gonna have to bomb. Now you got the wet dog smells. Stinky. Gotta go now, Pella, but it was fun watching you play this. Thank you so much for coming, Betsy. It was really good to have you here. Have a good day / night, yes, / something. Cursed zone expanded into the forest. I thought evil would shun areas. With so much grass and trees. Shun. It must really be some curse. It must really be some curse. The way it's changed the forest. Fork. What are those? Nope. Nah. Excuse me, coming through. Let's go down then. There's the cave. Break pipe. Herbs. Seeing new places. What is this? Can I bomb it? Bombs? Come on. Oh no. Bombs? You want it? Oh, cutscene. I have a bomb out in the cutscene. Huh? What's a house doing here in this cave? How could anyone live
That
in here?
goes right into the burger
What the-
fund.
I love beach. Give me more beach. I want beach. Beach. Give me TBT beach.
Oh no. What has she become? The poor TTS woman. Oh no. The bits. Thank you for all the bits though. I really appreciate it. I'm crying a little. Okay. How could anyone live here with that cursed how could anyone live here with that cursed zone spreading around? Pork. Oh, there it goes. That wasn't it. Okay. What about this? Can I make the fire bloom or something? No. Oh no, don't spend more than you can. Everything's on fire. Please don't actually go out of your way to pay to hear that. Like don't get in trouble. Oh. To want to let who huh? I'm confused. Oh, okay. Makes sense. You obtain stray bead. Find all of the scattered beads and get a special reward. Oh, you mean with subs? I see, I see. You've come, White Wolf, and you look troubled. You may call me Madame Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you would come. I saw it in a vision. I think with the bits they don't really take much of a cut. Or do they? I don't know. I'm a broke mouse, so I don't really know much about it. I bought bits like once, and I've been giving bits like I've been giving bits out one by one. Like give someone one bit just to say something to them, because I can't afford more. Bone Reader Madame Fawn. It looks like the world outside is in great chaos. This is not to say that it was not predestined to happen. Donate directly. Yes, that is actually the best way to. If the only thing you want to do is give money to the person, donation is definitely the best thing to do. So you're spot on. This is not to say that is much. Okay. However, this year is special. This is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranoi's adventure. 2? No, I don't think it's 2. If it's more, it's not a lot more. You saw the... Oh, I skipped it. Land rendered barren. All who approach tainted by darkness. Only one creature possesses the power to control this. Orochi. Even so, the rate at which it spreads, incredible. The curse can only be lifted by restoring the guardian saplings. Perhaps you will encounter one hidden here in Agata Forest. That's enough idle talk for now. I'm trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I am a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. If you have money, I can even tell your future, Wolf. Interested? I'll be interested like once, probably, but let's go. Ah, then let us listen to what the bones have to say, friend. You're in euros. Oh yeah, I bought 300 in real, Brazilian currency, and it cost me about 18 something. So the dollar was like 570. That times 3 is about 18, a little less. But it's not too bad. Not in my currency, at least. Wah! It's coming to me, I can see it. In the dense and leafy forest, inside the cave sealed by a rock, a part of the wood sprite waits to be revived. It waits for a holy bomb to break the cracked rock. I can't tell you any more for now.
That goes right into the burger fund.
Oh.
Helping addicted to beach. T-beach estou fame. And I am still not out of beach. I got too much beach. No primeiro can't stop if T-beach. T-beach is no my beach.
She actually said for the I, she said primero instead of I. Oh my god. This is amazing. It breaks more by the second. Oh man. Thank you. You'll have to seek out clues yourself. I got a prediction. Can I go around it? Work. Help, I'm addicted to bits. The bits is too fun, and I'm still not out of bits. I got too much bits. Now I can't stop with the bits. The bits is now my bits. What does this do? Sounds like a good thing. Oh. Okay. Loading. Load. Okay. So, from what she said, well, she basically said I need to find a blossom to blossom, so that's not much of a tip. Which means I'm probably not gonna get predictions from her ever again. Let's see. What happens if I touch this? Nothing. This didn't break at all with a bomb. Can I cut it? Nah. I get wet. That's what happens. What if I cut these? Nothing happens. Oh! What is this? Let's go back. Oh, I see. I just didn't notice the border was here. Alright. So I can't go there. Otherwise I die. Oh, hello. Killed them all. Stop flying. Get bombed. I don't know how to escape them when they grab onto me. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't tried anything. But oh no. Maybe cutting them does it. Okay. All right, there's the border. Probably go up there in the future, maybe. Oh no! Jesus fuck! That was loud. Sans, get out of my stream. Sans, you're not invited. Sans. That scared you as well. That was loud. Please cut. Thank you. You were just hiding in the corner, ready to scare everyone. Spam attack. Yeah. But my puns are real rip tickler. Rip tickler. Rip. I don't think I'm smart enough. You beat me. I came from here, I think. Yes. No? Yes. Oh. Daytime. And I saw another pink person that I don't see here. Let's go down by the day though. See if there's something else in the daylight. Not here. These are stone dudes. Oh, what about the sun? Hello, sun. That didn't help. A human body has ribs. I just saw my typo again. And I have a skeleton of them. I do too. I typo all the time. Your puns are a real rib tickler. Not a rip. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get somewhere. I'm not gonna get anywhere. Okay, hold on. Not this. I want the start menu. And logbook. In the dense and leafy forest inside a cave sealed by a rock, etc., etc. Okay. I have a real funny bone for puns. Sapling of Agata Forest. Restoring the guardian saplings. Okay. So I gotta go in the cave, find a cracked something, and then save the tree. I'm in the cave. Can't see anything up there. What if I throw a bomb in the lake? There might be more detail about where things are in a region in travel guide. Oh. There was nothing new in it though. Legend of Orochi. The Hamlet Okami. Okay. But okay. Yes. No. Yeah, these are kind of just helpful tips about controls so far, unless I find some more. How about behind the house? Aha! No. What about inside the house? Aha! I'm gonna bomb this lady. Yeah. Nah. I suppose this just heals me and nothing else. Didn't heal the bomb. Okay, so I wouldn't suppose I have to be here now. After talking to the lady. Because I don't see anything else to do. Hold it right there, Furball. You want to leave already? After all the trouble we had getting here, well... I know this place gives off a bad vibe, but let's explore some more. Okay. That's the spirit. Now you know how to be patient. Let's explore every inch of this place. Okay, okay. You're the bits leader. That you are. You're probably gonna be the bits leader for a while. You went pretty nuts with the bits TTS. Okay, I don't think there's anything up here. But I didn't see anything in the cave. And I can't really go anywhere from here. And the cricket doesn't want me to go out, so I guess I will take the hint, yeah. But just the hint for where to go, not what to do. Narrow path at the shore. Oh. Yeah, I would not have seen this. Hello. Here we are. I totally found this myself. Ha 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 ha. Nice. I will not start a bit war that I could win and make others cry, so let's keep myself down. Please don't do that. Don't go crazy on the bits. Yeah. Okay, but now, knowing that the game actually has things like that, like the narrow path, now I'm probably gonna keep my eyes open for more things like that, you know? Noticed that immediately and went there. Cool, there's a secret. And it was not a secret. I like it when there's, like, you're trying your best to break the game and go places where you're not supposed to be. And the devs put something there. And they predicted that you would be a little troublemaker and go around breaking things. Work. What's this? Devout beads. A new divine instrument guarded by a guardian sapling, eh? Wow, Sakuya's gonna spoil you at this rate. Anyway, this is gonna make your life a whole lot easier. How? Monsters are gonna try to get you any way they can. So you need to equip a good divine instrument and practice with it. But remember, there's more than simply equipping them. They can be equipped as a sub-weapon or as a main weapon. The weapon's effect will differ depending on how it's equipped. You can even pull off some secret techniques with your sub-weapons. Even after your 100-year nap, you remember that much, right? I know you're not too bright, but no sweat, no thinking involved. Just try to equip that new divine instrument as a main weapon. Alright. Main. Be the sub. Got the hang of it? Well, let me give you an example. You know that mirror of yours? Hey, I look different. I just noticed. Well, it acts as a shield when equipped as a sub-weapon. Oh. If you're under attack, press Y to guard with it. You should test it out on the monsters in the area. Oh, one more thing. You remember what Sakuya said, don't you? The sacred tree in Kamiki Village will bear guardian fruit each time a guardian sapling is revived. Oh. Make sure to stop by Sakuya's tree whenever you return to the Kamiki. Sure thing. If the others that is crying is the streamer, then if it's out of gratitude, then I'm down for it. Bring it on. Those mirrors should okay. Please. Please don't. I mean, I'm not gonna hide that I want the money. That's obvious that I do want money. It's always good. But actually don't. I'm always worried when I get donations or bits that the person shouldn't be doing that. Oh no. I want everyone to be safe, financially safe. I don't think you can see a hype train with just the two of you, unfortunately. It has to be a bunch of different people, right? If I remember correctly. Hark, the call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Who are you? Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour. Tao Master Waka. Are you French? What's up with that guy? That crimson shading, a divine instrument on your back. You look kinda weird, but I reckon you pack a punch, baby. Hey, you think you're so special? Think you're so special way up there, huh? Get down here and talk face to... Wait, did he say crimson shading? Can he see Emmy's true form? Whee! Fall damage. Oh. It's a burb. He's a Jedi. He drew a sword. Oui, this is how I get my point across. Pun intended. The moment the cursed zone started spreading across Nippon, I saw the shadowy figure that removed the sacred sword Tsukuyomi, flee into Kamiki village and seal the entrance with that huge rock. You guys know anything about that? This guy. Oh, that's not a French guy. This guy gives me the creeps. Better keep your eye on him. Huh? Emmy, you getting all worked up again? Magnifique. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, you shall get an earful of my beloved sword. Behold, pillow talc. Pillow talk? Is that your sword's name? Let's rock, baby. He did say a different French word there, so... How does this work? Ow. I tried to block. Oh, I have to time it right. That's 2 attacks, not fair. Oh. Yeah, maybe I prefer the other weapon, but I think I have to at least test it against regular enemies. It's been quite some time since I've tasted your power, Amaterasu. That's enough for now. Too late now. You're the one who picked the fight. Hey, wait. You know this guy, Yami? Hehehehe. Oh ho ho. Well, that was pretty tactless. Excuse-moi, baby. You see, I was looking into that cursed zone that struck this area. It consumed all in its path, even the light of the sun. It is the curse of Orochi, the legendary eight-headed serpent. Orochi? Do not utter that name without reason. That alone could curse the weak of mind. Orochi was slain 100 years ago by Nagi and Shiranui, and its evil spirit was sealed away in the moon cave, which I guarded. You know the cave in the middle of the lake, over on Shinshu Field. But someone has gone and freed Orochi by removing Tsukuyomi. The beast's evil has caused the cursed zone to cover these lands. I never thought the sacred sword could be so easily removed. Whoever did it, wait until I was back in the capital. It seems things are afoot that even I did not prophesy. He doesn't care. We're way ahead of you, pretty boy. We've been busy dispelling the curse left and right. That Orochi's gonna be mincemeat when we're through with it. You're the ones who revived the trees in this area. But a lot of time has passed since Oroshi's return. You better pick up the pace, ma chérie. What? I'm sorry to say, our battle just now
was a big disappointment. You're not what you used to be, Amaterasu. You may have defeated Oshi long ago, but one cannot dwell on past glories. You have weakened greatly during your 100-year slumber. Oh, stretch. Oh boy. Thank you. If only us two could start a hype train, then you could see one, but it said... Oh, I saw one earlier. I was not expecting it either. I think Betsy used a few bits, and then you, and then the hype train started. Or tried to start. That's enough. Now tell me about that shadowy figure you saw flee into Kamiki. How do we know it wasn't you? Relax, my little bouncing friend. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little prophecy for you. I can see into the future, you know. I foresee a log and big thrills. You'll know what I am talking about. A boot. When the time comes. Anyway, I must be off. The work of a prophet is never done. Au revoir, baby. I think it tried to start twice when I was spending twice. Oh boy. Who the heck does he think about? Who the heck does he think he is? Hey, wake up, Amy. We got work to do. Yeah. Dogo does not care. Yup. Okay, hold on. I gotta test this weapon against normal enemies because I have no idea how it feels. Because I don't know actually how much health he had. So. Ain't gonna open it that way. Well, I had to try. Holy burn. Thank you. Yeah. Lacquerware set. Each piece of this Japanese lacquerware is said to be unique. Cool. I'm gonna open them all. Ooh, coral fragment. Thank you. I'll take it. One more. I missed. Oh, what's this? Steel fist sake. Sake brewed with spirit of steel. Increases attack power. Cool. I might use it in the next boss fight then. I can just sell everything. How about this? Island. Oh. Hello. That worked! That was horrible. Worst circle ever. Traveler's Charm. Let's talk to that guy. A little cloud over his head. I believe that's some kind of quest. Well, now that's something I don't see every day. Ah, White Wolf. You look just like that shit on Nui. There used to be lots of animals here in the Agata Forest. But they started to disappear when the number of monsters increased. Now, listen to me. Now's hardly the time for that kind of chat. Of course it's time, come on. I wonder what could have happened. I don't suppose you bumped into my son in the forest, did you? Nadai River was flooded during the storm the other day, you see. The bridge to Kusa village was completely washed away. Kusa just means grass. The village is named Grass. I don't think I noticed that earlier. I asked my son to get to work on building a new bridge, but he's so busy with that dog of his that he just won't make a start. Bork. The dog my son's so smitten with is called Ume. I found him injured in the forest a long time ago. My son nursed him back to health, so he's a bit overprotective. He's become so soft that he has no sense of adventure now at all. But if a man lives in the forest, there are things he has to do. That's why I'm determined to get him to build a new bridge. I'm sure he can do it. I just have to trust him and be patient. Bork. Bjork. Bork. Hitoshio no mori. No something. Hitoshio no... Gosh darn it, I knew this one. Spring. I forgot how to read it. Hitoshio no something. Hello. There's a big river called that. The bridge of rivers destroyed. I can't hold. Oh. Okay, you can probably buy from me though, right? Let's sell the things I found. Yeah. Not the red statue though. That is mean. That's the way to something. So let's go here first. Deer! I suppose they eat herbs. Yeah. Feed the deer. That's a good deer. It's relaxing time. Alright, that's enough. Good there. Can I go up there? Let's go around. I can maybe jump and get high enough. I know I can wall jump. I haven't done that at all. I can't dig on stone. Darn it. Let's see. Temple, river, something something. I know temple. Or is that God? I think it might be God, not temple. I could have read it, right? I forgot. I don't actually need to read. Read for me, dog. Shinshu Field? Huh. I'm pretty sure one of these kanji is God. Probably reads like Shin or something. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm up here now. More stone. I can't dig this. Oh, hold on. Am I stuck in the smile? I was. Darn. Okay.
Let's see. What does the logbook say? River Village, etc. Well, that's it. I suppose you bumped into my son in the forest. River was flooded. Saw village was completely washed away. So in the forest is there. I shouldn't have left. Unless he means a different forest, which would be weird. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me move this over there. Move that over here. Okay. Where's the game? Here's the game. Okay, so now I have to find the sun. Oh, can I go in here? Oh yeah. Bloom. Cool. Now bloom again. What is this? Incense burner. So I just got money coming in here. Darn. I'm on story. Give me them juicy words. Alright, there actually was someone down there that I forgot to talk to, probably. Because I remember there being two petrified people. Oh, nighttime. Oh, you are. Excuse me. Oh yeah, let me show you something. I have set this up, I think. What? The bot got confused. I'm gonna fix it later. Probably, maybe. Thank you. Is that the sun? Oh, you're sleeping. I thought you were dead. Z. Oh, where? Oh, where? Where did my little dog go? You lost your dog. Deep Abyss. Famous Deep Abyss of Agata Forest. Hold on. Can I bite him? No. Oh, what's this kid doing here in the middle of the night? Well, it's not so dangerous in this part. Let's come back and check on him during the day. During the day, you say? You mean now? Global warming. Hello. Oh, Barome. I wonder if he's doing okay. Oh, hello there, Dougie. You all alone too? I'm Kokari. Pleased to meet you. Boy of the forest, Kokari. Oh, what's this? This is my fishing pole. Actually, there's no fishing line or hook on it right now. But there's a reason for that. Is there? My Dagome and I were exploring a secret place the other day. An ancient building known as the Tsuta Ruins. We'd never been able to get into the ruins until we found a key deep in the forest. But when we went in, we heard a horrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins
and hightailed it home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. I bet he's trapped back at those ruins. He must be crying, all scared, all alone. Well, if you know where he is, then why don't you go rescue him? It's no time to be fishing. Yes, well, there's a reason for that, you see. On my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge, and in went the key. Ah, crap. I've tried my hardest to fish it back out, but I've lost all my line and hooks. All I have now is this pole. Wah! That's a kid crying. Wah! I've tried my hardest to fish out the key to the ruins, but I've lost all my line. Wah! What? You lied to me, Cricket. There's a thing on his head, which means I have more to. He has more to say. But he didn't. Let's bloom this place. Wasn't enough. Do it. Oh god, I'm sniffly now. I hope I can control this because it's a bit annoying on the microphone. Exorcism slip. And what is this? A burr. Though carved from wood, it's as fearsome as the real thing. Cool. Okay. Can I go in here? Excuse me, coming in. Oh! I consumed the meat before even seeing it. Roasting has enhanced the flavor. Cool. Fish. Tender and flavorful fish fills astral pouch. I don't think anyone lives here. Unless there's something upstairs. As this pillar seems to imply. Bloom, fire, bloom! Nope. Let's keep going. What's this? Oh, there's a gate. I can test my weapon there, but I want to see what this is first. Hello. Enhancing weapons. Oh. Useful information. I like that. Travel guide. Divine instruments can be powered up with gold dust. This rare powder is highly valued by merchants and traders. Use it once, and the destructive power of a weapon is increased. Gold dust can be used only once, and only on a single weapon. Oh. Oh, okay, you mean the item I can only use it once, but I can find more than one. Okay. Note that even weapons fired up using this method cannot exceed the power of inherently stronger weapons obtained later. Okay. So what you're saying is, hoard everything and never use it. Is that ruins? That place Kokari made such a fuss about? Oh, the gate's locked tight. Hey, didn't the kid say he lost the key in the water? He did say that. Oh, hello. What about a bomb in this one? There's no digging spot, it's just a thing. Nope. It's the guy, the sword guy. Hello. Not you again, Frito. Ah, what? Why must you always dog my footsteps? I'm busy practicing a new secret technique. You see, a terrible monster lurks in Taka Pass beyond this forest. It goes by the name Crimson something or other, and is rumored to have 100 followers. 100 followers? That's more than I have. What do you mean, Crimson something or other? Name slipped my mind is all. Anyway, I must rid Taka Pass of that terrible monster before it harms anyone else. But first, I must practice my ultimate secret technique. Then again, the bridge to Taka Pass is out, so why rush? But have no fear. Once I master that technique, I shall venture forth to slay the beast, even if I have to swim through those turbid waters. Now leave me be, you cur. I have some serious training to do. Called me a cur. I used to go dust immediately and kind of regretted it. I recommend saving a bit. But at least when I... Oh yeah. If the new weapons are gonna be stronger, then I'm probably never gonna use it until I get the last strong weapon probably. But I don't mind. It's the combat hasn't been too hard yet. So that's strong. Or at least it looks strong. I think it is. I'm gonna keep it then. Keep it as the main, I mean. Or let's see what it does actually. If it's the sub. Feed. Cute der, eat the herbs. Yes. Enough. Let's keep running around to find things. Hello. I'm gonna steal your chest. It's mine now. Battle tips. Hello. Oh, how funny. I don't think I've seen a white wolf before. What's your name? What? Come on, tell me your name. You may only be a wolf, but manners are manners. The name's Issen. This furball here is a materasu. That's a bit of a mouthful. Let's go with Chalky, shall we? Chalky, huh? As for me, I'm the infamous Fang trader. Yes, I'm the Great Kiba, which means Fang. Very creative. I like his name. The Great Oak. Now then, Chalky, you talk about monster leftovers. You know about monster leftovers, right? You know what you get when you defeat a monster. Talking about the Demon Fangs. Demon Fangs. All you need to do is tan those monsters' hides, and they drop a Demon Fang just before they disappear. The aristocrats love to have them as a symbol of power. They'll pay any price. You care to ask? Any price, you say? So then, Chalky, got any of them of you? I do. Naturally, I don't expect you to give them to me for free. I, the Great Kiba, have collected treasures from all over Nippon. We can do a swap. Sure, let's see. Peace vow. Make a cash offering and sleep on this mat, and your wounds will heal. Draws money on other valuables near. Oh. Is this just an equipment? These three, I mean? Are they just equipments that give you that effect?
Mystical fruit that fills the Astro pouch instantaneously. Increases godhood to max. Yeah, I'm not gonna get these ever. They're extra equipment. Cool. Yeah, this one seems the most useful, so I think I'll follow that tip and save for that. That's the village. This is the whatever. Oh. Bird. I have seeds. Feed the bird. Become Borb. You're never gonna have to run towards stuff. Yeah, I love that. In every game, I just wish things just came to me. Having to go to... Oh! Kotori-chan ga tabeteru. Yes, he is. Okay. Tall something. Taka Pass. Taka! Well, that's unfortunate. By the way, Edward just said the little bird is eating. Excuse me, can you please not fly? Thank you. Oops. All right. Slip monkey. Oh, I'm back at the start, so I went full circle. Let's go near the water and see. Oh, let's do this thing first. Hello. Please immediately stop flying, thank you. Well, come out and play. Spin. I missed. I had to do this. What? It's a laser. Oh, I spit things. I'm just taking all the hits I might. Anyway. Hello. Please dare. What are you laughing about? Machine gun. Heavy machine gun. Actually, the kick W may be a little not loud enough. Let me note that somewhere because I don't think I'm gonna remember to raise the volume of the kick W. Give me just a second. Kick W too low. There. Just wanted you to know that I'm still here. But don't worry about it. But thank you. Back to the game. Ah, my back. I'm an old mouse. The water. That's right, the water. What is this? It's great to sneak into combos and just pellet someone at a distance. Infinity Stone. Ink stone with limitless source. Temporarily enjoy infinite ink. Cool. I'm gonna sell it. Oh, hiccups. What do I do with this giant ball? Let's see. I'm gonna throw it in the water. Go. Oh. That settles it. Marvel is an Okami reference. Now, where? I'm gonna have to look. If I can push this through water, I'm gonna have to look through the entire map to find somewhere to put it. So I'm just gonna leave it there and keep an eye out. Hello. Nice. Okay, where was the boy again? Right here. So if he's fishing here, he probably thinks the bead or the key is here. So I'm gonna follow the flow of the river. Yes. Neat team. Oh. Yes. Find all the beads and cool. Okay, let's go down. Now, who's this? Oh yeah, that's him. Okay, never mind then. I'm gonna. Oh. Aha. A crack in the wall. Let's go explode it. Yeah. Yeah. Go. In a diggy spot. Oh yes. What's in here then? A cat. Hello, kitty. And nothing else. Work. Nothing above it. Can I bloom it? Can I cut it? Can I... Oh, grass. Can I... Bombs? Meanwhile, I'm gonna cut grass. I just found out I can do it. Cut the grass. Oh. Hey, get a load of the statue's face. It's got the same blank expression as you. Yeah. Is this one of the gods? That's no tip at all. I'll just keep in mind this place exists and keep going. Okay, now back down. I'm gonna clear this, see if I get something out of it. You consumed gourd. Vegetable with many uses. Okay. If you said to me, name me a vegetable that has many uses, I would say potato, not gourd. That description doesn't help me at all. Oh. To identify what it is. Come out, please. Damn it! I mistimed it twice. Hello. If there's a way to lure him out of the ground, I haven't found it yet. A terrible time score. Because of that, probably. That didn't help me at all. So... clearing the gates may not be necessary to advance the story. Maybe. And that's daytime. Pork. Big old body of water. Alright, hold on. Let's have a look at the logbook. Lost key. On my way home, I fell near the water's edge. Okay. On my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge and dropped in the key. I tried to fish it out, but I've lost all my lines and hooks. Okay. So he came from there. He came from down there. So if I have a look around near the water, I should see something. Water. I think I saw something here. Maybe not. There's a little corner again with the weird shading. Cave I entered. If I keep talking to the boy, will he change his dialogue? Nope. Give him a good headbutt. Okay. Eh. Ouch. Now cut that out. There's nothing I hate more than a crybaby. You were the one who left your dog in those dangerous ruins. So you gotta do whatever it takes to get the key and go help him. But... Listen here, kid. Fishing's all about attitude. Attitude. There's nothing you can catch. There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude. Fish but I think he said something about catching babes. Go ahead. Act like you're having fun. We'll watch. Okay. So what happened here is I talked to the boy and he said a few lines to me, and I talked to him again and he said exactly the same lines to me, so I assumed it would just repeat, even though the arrow was over his head, so I just didn't talk to him again. So the game didn't lie to me, it just tricked me by repeating the sentences. Boy, this murky water sure gives me the creeps. People call it deep abyss because they can't see the bottom. But that's not why these waters are famous. Legend has it, a humongous fish swallowed the moon, reflected on the surface of the water. Wow. No one knows if the legend is true, but to this day, the moon never rises here in Agata Forest. Huh. Give the fairy tales a rest, will you, kid? They're so gloomy. Think more positive. Have fun. Fun! Okay, Yami. Let's use that celestial brush of yours to help him out. There should be some fishing line on his pole, but there's not. Well, just make some by drawing a line from the pole to a fish. Okay. Once you have hooked, move the left stick in the opposite direction. Power gauge, life gauge. Okay. Pull the fish close, a button will appear, press that button. Okay. So, my theory, a theory I saw on the internet, that your game is only good. Your game is only good if it has a fishing minigame, and if it has a fishing minigame, it's good. So confirmed, Okami is good. Okay, from the fishing pole to the fish. Wow, did I get a bite? Don't pull with all your might, you'll just wear yourself out. Just reel it in nice and slow. Oh, got it. Oh, I missed. Oh, to the left now. Got it. Fish. I got a goby. Yeah. A lobster. Can you find lobsters? Oh, crawfish. I don't think you can find lobsters in rivers. Oh, big boy. Yeah. Got him. Big fish. Giant salmon. Oh yeah. We got the fish who swallowed the moon. It's huge. Wow, that's a big one. A thing. That's not a key. It popped right out of the mouth of that big old fish. Now I can go save Ume all over at the ruins. I'm gonna go all the way in this time. No running away from me now. How about you don't? Bye-bye. Hey, give that back. Yeah, good move, Amy. You can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. It's not about how it looks, it's about how it's used. I suppose. Well, what are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? We got a lost dog to find and it's at the ruins. Yes, dog. Very important. Dog. Oh. Can I swim with it in my mess? I can. And here we go. Oh yeah. Well, let's go look for that kid's dog. I'm actually hoping we find something more. Nobody's entered these ruins for ages, right? Just think about it. There could be a fabulous treasure hoard hidden in here. But enough talk, let's start looking. We're not looking for treasure. I think Cricket Guy forgot. Let's go, let's go. Suta Ruins. That's a big boyo. Let me drink some water before I die. The real treasure is the friends we made along the way. Look at all that moss. Must have been here for ages. What's up with that weird water? I don't think you want to go jumping in there, Furball. How about drawing some lily pads? Okay. Not now, though. I want to save. And then do it. Yeah. It was over an hour without saving once more. I'm the master at that. Give me that. Okay. What's in here? Enhancing divinity. Let's see what that says. No, not journal. Travel guide. Travel tips. 19. Okay. There are two important bonus system and the floral finisher, and the bonuses well-fought battles. 2 ways to increase quickly without taking damage. Dodge or strikes. Secret to okay. Bonuses increase the amount of coins. Praxis by okay. Overall finisher. Time warps and slows at the bouquet. The push. Oh, it just taught me how to get the fangs. Demon Fang. Our technique differs required rubber the enemy type. And to discover which celestial brush power to use. Tales abound of collectors enamored with the Deborah. Sure, okay. Good to know. I'll have to try other things rather than just slicing everything. When I played, I remember to say very often, but now I keep forgetting, otherwise I remind you often. Well, I don't. It hasn't crashed once on me, so I don't think I'm gonna lose anything. Praise is earned by restoring nature and feeding animals. Praise can then be used to power your divine. Okay. Why is that number 9? It's always good to save, yeah. But they seem There seems to be a lot of... They seem to be pretty far apart. Is what I mean to say. There would be a lot of going back and forth if I wanted to save often. What, huh? The door has arms. The wall has arms. I'm gonna blow it up. Oh, it just popped up the other side. Yeah, it would have been... I would have 0 fangs and I have like 20 something. Yeah, 32. What, huh? Oh. Okay. Try me. Yeah. 18 more for the cat. And I'll never have to pick things up ever again. Can I just headbutt this guy? That's one solid wall. Even that hard head of yours won't work. Did this wall just move? Nah, impossible. Let's keep going. Can't you see the arms? Greatly increases. Oh! I did it. Am I pushing it? I don't think so. Okay, let's go to the other side and then do the lily pads. Got it. And bloom with that kind of triangle. I did it. Gimme. You obtained vase. Vase whose unique beauty will surely outlast any flower. Alright. Oh no! Not yet. That looks like something that'll close on me. Increases defense. First of all, I want to go there. Actually, no, because he told me to go there, so I probably want to go the other place. I probably want to go the other way first, right? Bloom. Oh, attack me. I dare you. You did it. All right. Welcome to the rainbow. Oh, thank you for the follow. Varilestra. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. That goes right into the burger fund. You did what now? That's your first time here and you subbed? Thank you so much. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. What is that? What are those? Let me mouse over it. Give me a second. Zone. Oh. Yeah, of course I don't. I have no idea who that is. Why would I know such a thing? We completely say so here. Ah, yes, reference. It's very important as an artist to look at reference. Steel fist. Can I? Nope. What's up with this round stone? It's much heavier than it looks. Doesn't look like it'll budge no matter how hard you push or pull it. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh no. Oh no. What are you? Hit it. Wait, that says... Oh, I'm gonna try this. Yeah. Why would you tell me? I was about to do that. Spoilers. Weak. What? I had a bad time? I have to positively speedrun this boyo to get a better score than... That was a good time, I think. Alright. Off you go. Into the thing. No? Did I just miss? Oh, okay. Alright, I just missed then. Let's try moving the camera like this. Slowly. Slowly. There you go. Okay. Huh? Oh boy. Now there's two of them. And hop. There's one. It still tells me what to do. Come on. Throw the things. Oh. There we go. An attack combo tip. Sure. I've been just smashing X all this time. Boring. Bloom mushrooms. Or don't. Cut. No. Oh, there it is. And a thing. What do we have? Vengeance. Okay, nothing else inside. Nope. I wonder, what do I do with this then? Oh, is that examine? Okay. Wow, get a load of the size of these mushrooms! I kind of feel sorry for him though. It's so gloomy in here. Don't mushrooms like that? I bet a little sunshine is all it would take to perk him up. No? No? But, okay. See what happens then. Wow. Alright then. Keep doing your attacks in the air, which is a bit slower. Really? It looks faster. However, if you do a small jump there, after your first series of attacks, it cancels the animation, and you can immediately do your air combo. Oh, cool. Silly Gim. It's a magical sun though, so... I'll take it. Magic is the explanation. Eh. There was nothing. It was just a rock I could cut. Okay. Eh. Okay. Boom. I'm gonna cut everything. Because why not? I'm gonna try the combo on the next battle. Up. Nope. Wow. Wow. A whole lot of nothing. Emmy, hold on a second. My nose felt all itchy since the huge mushrooms back there. Alright. That's you. Dang it. Oh boy. Oh. Here we go. I did it. Huh? What are you? I'm gonna poke your eye. Eh. Poke. No? So are you a hamster with a long tail? No. I'm a mouse, but I am also part cat. The cat part is in my mouth. See? I have fangs. And my hands and feet are also cat. Oh no, I didn't mean to do this. Am I a Panzerkampfwagen 8? I don't think I'm that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say so, no. Oh, hello. Can you see me? Blockhead. Gaha. I am Blockhead. I guard this place so that all shall... I'll make that none shall pass. Do you really think you can penetrate my airtight defense? With that intelligence score, I'm pretty sure I can. Impossible. Nothing can harm this body of mine. Of course, there are those weak points of mine. A clean blow there would slay me in an instant. But I wouldn't be foolish enough to expose such a weakness. Now be on your way. None shall not pass. Is your weakness under your feet? Or was it? Did I do it? Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm just dumb. Oh no. Oh yo. I get the tip. I'm just a little slow. Oh damn it! I let it go by accident. Don't hit me. Please don't give me a tip. No, I don't want to see it. No. La 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 la. I got it by myself. Okay. Here. Huh? Were my weak points so obvious? I'm a god, I can see them. I have failed, but let it be known I died a warrior's death. Did. Yeah. Is the Panzenkampfwagen 8 a mouse? I have the thing. Convenient walk back to save here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna set this down here. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Save. Nice. Pick it back up. Oh, that was close. Okay. You have message. Huh? Where? Here. Oh, that's a mouse. Huh. Well, now I can see my chat. Give me a second. Here. I gotta figure out a way to lay things out on my screens so I can see the chat at all times. So the Panzerkampfwagen 8 is a mouse. But I didn't want to be down here, so I'm gonna go back up. Okay. What if I kill you guys? This looks like a thing that opens. This. Open. Yeah. Nope. Same here. And here. Oh, this is colored different. Let me in! Let me in! Oh Oh yeah, wait a minute. I tried to poke this guy's eye, but I never... Oh. I don't think you like what I have. I did poke his eye, just not with my brush. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Nothing behind me. I obtained that. It's been a while since I broke some pots. I've been very lenient towards pots. It is unacceptable. 2, 3, 4, and a jump. Hey, you're right. This guy. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Cool. Thank you for the combo tip. Okay. Wow, this bridge is a complete wreck. But for you, it's a piece of cake to cake. Oh, I can do the... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can do those things. Oh, yeah. I'm a god. I forgot. There it is. I can probably do that with the bridge that broke. I'm gonna try. The one back there in the water. Oh. Oh yeah, the combat's been very cool. I usually don't like these kinds of games. This is creepy, but you know, like a God of War, where you kind of just mash the buttons and win, which so far has been the case here. But this one has a little. This one has the charm that the other ones lack to compensate for it. What's this? Let me sit better before I break my back or something. There, but now I'm a little bit out of place. Where am I? Here. Oh, I'm locked. There. Bigger, a little bit to the side. Okay. Kind of mash buttons to win, but how you can do these special attacks by drawing is really cool. Yeah. Super cool. Drawing is a nice mechanic. Deep words by mouse. All the time thinking to say something. Oh, it's nice. Get in. miss? There. Alright. I can probably bloom that. Oh, cool. I can probably bloom this bloom guy after the slow motion to get his fang. I'm gonna try it on the next. More money. Of course, the combat is gonna get a little bit more nuanced and difficult as you progress, I suppose, with the enemy types and all. I really can't just smash. Did that hit me? I have an idea. Hello. Can I hit your drum? I guess not. Hello. 2, 3, 4. Jump. Ow. Didn't dodge. I hit him. I took damage. Unacceptable. I fix myself. There. I am over the chat. Okay. Perfecting each battle, aka no damage in quick time, can be a challenge sometimes. It's kind of already a challenge to me. I'm very bad at dodging things. I mean, winning is not a challenge yet. Not taking damage, that's already hard to me. Cut you, and I'm gonna cut you. Nice. I'm doing a playthrough of it when I finally dare to start streaming to go through this game without any health. Oh, that would be interesting. Or with the first weapon. I like challenge runs of games. Where's the sky? There it is. I mean, I like watching challenge runs. Oh. Okay. Up. Check out these spots. Poisonous water spilling out of them. Oh. I bet this is what's been harming the natural beauty amid the ruins. I would assume so, yeah. Can I cut them all at once? Or can I cut them at all? I can. Heal ye. Look at that. I love the fake reflex. The fake reflections. My first playthrough, I always use the best weapons and upgrade them, but I was pretty good at it too, so I know I can... Looks like the poison that was polluting this water has completely cleared up. Now it looks like a great place for a swim. There's even a waterfall. I bet it'd be loads of fun to go straight down it. Ah, what I meant... what I meant was a playful dog like Ume might do that. I haven't forgotten about what you were looking for. Have you? Of course. I haven't given up on hunting down some treasure either. I did get some. Hello. You obtained Satan Ruins map. Map displaying the structure's details. Well, for now, actually, how do you know Ethan? You haven't met him, mate. You're right. We don't know. But I mean, with how the game's been going, I still haven't gotten any weapons other than the laser. But it looks like to me so far that I can actually finish it with these weapons. Oh, I went down it. Oops. Okay. Aha. Can't hide from me. Is that it? Oh yeah. More. Game spoiling things. The secret had a secret. Yeah, I was not satisfied with a single pot. Alright. I love when there's a little secret in my secret. Hello. Save point. Alright. We still haven't found the dog. Let's go that way. Down. Whee! Right, now that I can swim. Oh, that looks like a place I need to go. Let's go there. Okay. Yeah. What if I circle this? Put a sun in the sun. Double sun power. Oh really? What told you that? I don't know. I just feel I can feel it. Huh. Okay. give this some bloom. Oh no. Bloom. Sixth sense. Uh-huh. Bloom. 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 Oh yeah, and it's not in your face about it. Because you can just ignore a lot of things. It's not restoring nature just for the sake of restoring nature, which would be boring. Even if it's a good message. Huh. Because you knew that sentence from... Oh, hello. Hey, look, that light! There's a constellation here too? Inside the cave? Oh. Oh. Did I do it? I did it. Monkey! Nice. He got it. Okay. Ah, Banderas, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I, Tagami, the last in the triumvirate of Hanagami flora gods, have humbly awaited your glorious return. For 100 years, can you stop playing that, please? May the fresh spring growth bloom from your snow-white form. Bring new life to the land that suffers under evil. Please stop playing that. Thank you. That was Tagami, the third and final god of Flora. He's the god that can make vines do his bidding. One folktale tells how Tagami used that power to tie vines to his body so that he could fly through the air. Hey, that's a Konohama blossom, the flower of the gods over there. Try making a vine sprout right out of it. Alright. Whee! Perfect! Wow, it sure is handy to have a god around. We can draw out vines when the Konohama blossom is open. Let's look around to see if we can find any others that are blooming. Alright. The game isn't about restoring nature, but restoring nature is the main way which you reach your primary goal. Though your objective is to restore the holy saplings of a Sakuya's tree. Yeah. Still not in your face about it all. The core of this game is about a battle between gods and demons. Yeah, it is. Which is a lot more fun than nature. Let's go! Whee! Oh yeah, I was gonna mention a quote from Thanos, I think Thanos said reality is often disappointing. He is incorrect. Reality is always disappointing. Which is why we make up stories and make everything fun and good and nice. We make reality what we want it to be. Well, yes. But you know, you know what I mean, though. Whee! Whee! I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. I think if I can say that about any game, I'm probably having fun with it. If I don't know where I'm going, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. That's a good measure of if a game is good or not. We just like to go. Oh, the other way around. No? There. This one, but right after I read. Stories isn't fictional. Stories are like lies that everyone accepts as false, but still enjoy and maybe even learn from. Yeah. That's an interesting way to put it. Cool. I'm going in. Look at all these people. Oh. All right. Look at all this happy people that I'm gonna cut all at once. Yo. Oh my god. That's a lot of things. Gimme, gimme. All the loot. Oh? Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that. Back in we go. I don't... Oh, it's the music. Okay. Cutting down to a fraction. Sounds so good. I just didn't notice it was from the song at first, so it was a little bit spooky. Let me do nothing for a while just to appreciate the music. Awesome. So good, I just want to be in silence. But I can't do that, unfortunately. Spooky. Oh yeah, you did mention that. I hope we can find a new string without having to get it from China or Japan or something. Really gonna go in there? Really? Are you serious? I'm getting a real bad vibe here. What's beyond this door? You sure you're ready? Maybe we should go back outside. Yeah, I'm ready. I just saved. Leap first, think later. Yeah. The other instrument? Give me a second then. I wouldn't have thought that it was two. Good ear. There's the golden gate. It'll store the memories of all you've done if you pass through it. If you ever die, you can start over again from that point. Oh, it's a save point. It's a free pass to continue with the game, even after you mess up. But it does have its limits. Stored memories will be wiped clean if you quit the game. If you use an origin mirror to save a game, your memories will be transferred there. Either way, passing through a golden gate or saving with an origin mirror will continue your adventure. Well, you might as well pass on through. Okay. Alright. So it's a quick save that doesn't carry over if I quit. But ow, nice going for a ball. I keep telling you not to space out like that. Suddenly back to the music. Hey, something moved. But wow. Check out this big old flower with a bunch of eyes that I'm gonna have to hit. We just might have stumbled onto something here. Flowers like this are usually just packed with treasure. Hey, is that a dog down there? Yeah. Nylon strings? I don't know. I would have to look at one and touch it. Wow. Hey, let me go, world breath. I'm all covered with your slobber again. Lil. Oh boy. Check out that shadow. I see. Hey, wait, it couldn't be. It is. Are you that dog that has been sniffing about? I will not allow you to ruin my master's triumphant return. Oh boy. Spook. Spider Quinn. I love her voice. What? Talk some more.
Sticking your nose where it does not belong will get you killed.
I love it.
Speak your last words, fool.
Yo.
How dare you? Dog is not usually on my menu, but I shall make you an exception.
What you talking about? I saw that dog you gobbled up. Besides, this ain't no dog.
This here is a guard. Well now, the beast can speak. Very well then. I shall send you back to where you came from. This shall not hurt a bit. Stand still for just a moment.
Oh? Did it get me? Oh boy. Different camera. Can I hit more than one? And make it bloom or something? No. Ow. Didn't hurt. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, I tried to dodge. Oh, wait a minute. I pulled myself on accident. Okay. Now this and this. Oing, 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 oing. Oh, I'm out of ink. Oh, I can't ink. Okay. Oh. I'm alright. I'm alright. And they bloom again. I didn't mean to do that. There. Got her. Just a couple more. Come on. That's not what I meant to do. There. Ow. Hold on. Tools. Is solar energy my life? Yes, okay. Here. There's a little bit of... Oh, there's a black hole that appears. Oh, got her. Come on. Don't. Damn it. Excuse me. Grab your butt. Two seems to be doing the trick. Just go up quickly and over. Alright. Jump. Run away, run away, run away. Oh, I did it. One more. I'll probably get her in this next cycle. From here. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. I did it. First try. Nice. And thus, Amaterasu was able to traverse the vine-covered ruins and defeat the devious Spider Queen lurking within. The ugly arachnid's body had been turned into a beautiful blossom, and a feeling of tranquility reigned throughout the ruins. Inside the hardy blossom was discovered a tiny and defenseless dog, presumably consumed by the fearsome queen. Just when everything had begun to settle down, snarling beast, a weapon long sealed away by the Spider's queen, magic, appeared before Amaterasu's eyes. Whoa. And sir, you obtained Divine Instrument, Snarling Beast. Reflector marked with a beastly seal. Grants ink bullet power. Spider Queen was hiding a sacred weapon. Tricky old bag. Maybe we'll get more weapons if we defeat some other monsters. Aha. Anyway, I can't wait to see what this one does. Look at that, Amy. Dog's just sleeping. Wonder if this is Ume, you know? The dog the kid was looking for. Let's bring him back once he wakes up. But first, let me take a selfie. How about good victory howl? It might even wake him up. Probably good to sprinkle some drawings while attacking. It's probably good at. Oh my god. Look at the thing at the top and the time. Oh my god. It's probably sprinkle some drawings. Okay. Additional damage. I think you are correct, yes. I just didn't. Of course. I feel like I needed it more to connect the blossoms to the monster. I didn't want to run out.
Bad doggy! Give me back my key! I gotta go save him!
You can't see him? You blind?
Huh?
Oh man, is that you? Are you okay? Also, I stole his key, but I used it to open the door, so couldn't he just go in?
You're not hurt, are you? You must have been so scary all alone.
Jesus. If he was fine, he's not anymore.
What's wrong, Gume?
About your dog, kid. He was deep within the ruins, and he didn't seem to want to leave.
Really? How come, Gume? You mad at me for running away without you?
You got it all wrong, kid. You only think you left your dog behind. Truth is, he decided to stay at the rooms. He decided to stay at the ruins himself.
He did? But why?
Maybe he was trying to set an example by showing you how anyone, even a dog, could have an adventure. Dot dot dot. Look at it this way. There's not much separating a boy from a man. They grow up before you know it and accomplish great things. Dot dot dot.
I see. So, I guess you know everything, Gume.
Like how my dad told me to go fix the bridge destroyed by the storm. And how I tried to get out of it because I was scared of failing. But your fearless adventure has changed me.
You've given me the courage to stop shirking responsibility.
What? Huh? Oh.
My dad's fishing pole. I lost that in the forest some time ago. Did you sniff it out in these ruins? All by yourself? Well, I'm gonna fix that bridge all by myself.
No, you're not.
Why is that gonna be surprised?
I bet I'm gonna help. Alright, I need some water. He was busy crying about it. Yeah. Alright, I just saved. But the save was before all that dialogue, so I'm gonna go over to a save point. So I can end the stream right about now, because my throat is feeling the strain. I'm getting used to this though. I'm sure after a few months of streaming, all like 4 days a week, my voice is gonna get used to it. And I'm gonna figure out more things to last longer. Where was the nearest save point? Oh, inside the cave. I'm a Dumbo. I think inside the cave is the nearest save point. It's been over 4.5 minutes. When at the entrance? I don't remember. But now I'm all the way here. Really? 4.5? No, it's been 3 hours and a half. If it was 4 hours and a half, I'm sure my dad or someone else would be in here telling me to stop yelling. Let's see. 6:59:56. I do not accept that. Let me wait for like a few seconds. There you go, 7 hours. Heal ye. Alright, so... oh, I'm gone. Hello. Let me stretch a little bit. Oh, sorry. I bumped the mic. Okay. Put down my controller. Hop over to chat. And there's my hand. Oops. The hidden hand of pets. Gonna put it over my head. Okay. So, let's see if I can raid anyone today. A bunch of people online. There is Pampino, there's Maple, there's Zeal, which is a friend of mine. Zeal who is a friend of mine. They are Brazilian as well. And their stream is mostly in Portuguese, but they do understand English. Let me check if they're doing art. They are. Okay, let's go relax with some art then. Get back to my channel so I can do the raid thing.
That goes right into the burger fund.
Oni final beat for you. Avanice race of the die. Beat you like beat doio? Beat.
Oh god. Well, thank you so much for all the bits. Let's go. Raid Zealotia. Okay. Let's raid with Kappa Pride today. Rainbow Raid. Kappa Pride. Oh yeah, my burger fund is overflowing. I'm gonna buy so many burgers. I'm gonna become a mouse bowl. Okay, let's raid with this message. Thank you all so much for coming. It means a lot to me that everyone is here, enjoying this super chill time with me with the beautiful game. Everyone is very appreciated. All the lurkers, all the bots. Actually, no bots, please go away. Yeah. I love you all. Let's go.
No, it was horrible. So what you're telling me is that I shouldn't...
Watch your back.
Oh my god, Paulette! Thank you so much! Rainbow Rain! Thank you for the Rainbow Rain! It's Shout, Monkey. Should I change it to SO? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't really expect... Thank you so much, Paulette. I hope your stream has been well. I was kinda lurking. How are you enjoying Okami? Shout. So what you're telling me I shouldn't have you watch Fate Apocrypha?